You guys are 10 times worse during the breaks.
Yeah.
I know.
What do you? Oh, Jackie's teeth jokes for an audience of one.
Yeah, right. He's a little nutty with that.
It's funny.
I'll be in the bathroom.
Keeps me up.
In a stall.
Yeah.
I'll be sitting in a stall.
Right.
Jackie comes in and recognizes my sneakers, and he could do a tooth joke like nothing. You know what I mean?
And it's just you and him.
Yeah, and if it's not me, well, he told the joke anyway.
You see, everyone thinks it's Sal that's the problem. It's Jackie that's the problem.
And I do it without even knowing.
Right. He's always goofing on Gary. Even when no one else is around. That's the one time you wouldn't.
It doesn't matter.
You know what? At least he's not a phony because because Gary would go, hey, I like how you're nice and friendly to me when we're not on the air, but all of a sudden now, at least Jackie walks in and he sees him just start doing teeth jokes.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's
microphone,
like,
no microphone.
Hey, what's that? Your tooth?
Personal email.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, in the email, he sends Gary email about his teeth.
Well, no, he sends it to the whole group. I just happen to read it as well.
Right.
Yeah, but you could not CC Gary.
No, but you know what he does? This is what he does. Okay, he sends it to group on Lotus Notes. So, okay, Howard, Fred, and Jackie, they're all in on the joke. But, of course, all the interns read it, too.
Yeah.
Howard's assistant.
Why does he send stuff to group?
Just because it's a joke.
He likes to do that.
You gotta let the whole group know. Laura reads it.
He just had a thought.
The people in Howard's office reads it. You know,
everyone's on
the guys from IBM read it.
Yeah.
There's nobody left out.
Oh.
What's the last joke he put on there? Do you remember?
Oh, I can tell you exactly what it was. How long have we been on Lotus Notes? 6 years? 7 years?
Yeah.
I sent him a note once where I said, instead of the word make, I misspelled it. I wrote A-M-K-E.
Amke. Yeah.
Amke. He has been sending me that note for 7 years.
But I haven't done it in like 3 or 4 years.
Oh, that makes it better. So last week he said
reviving an oldie but a goodie.
He did revive it. I remember that. I read that.
I don't know what the note was, but it said,
you know. Laugh?
Yeah.
And Robert, he writes like when he does me like a monkey. So instead of I am, it's A-H, I am,
Amke.
Phonetic.
Yeah.
I am Amke.
Yeah. I'm going to Amke something or other.
I hope to Amke a make better effort.
Yeah, right. Like that.
Amke.
But it's,
you know what it was for a couple of years? It was, are you interested?
Yeah.
Any interest?
Amke.
And Jackie would write, A-H, I am not interested.
He answers too?
Oh, yeah.
I tried to Amke myself to be interested, but I wasn't.
Jackie's busting his balls even not on the air. It's so funny.
There's no way to know who read it, if anyone's enjoying it. Just got to send it out.
Just the idea that somebody can find them.
You know what's funny?
A-H, I am Amke.
You know what's really funny? Is you know damn well that I'm sitting there laughing while I'm typing, so when you read it...
I can't empty up my mind.
Yeah, Amke. Amke's like my favorite word, though.
One little tiny mistake.
Okay. Yeah, and the Gary's like, I made
a typo.
It's a typo. I know how to spell make.
And you know what, Howard?
But it's a typo that everybody makes all the time. It says
I go to Lotus Notes, and it's like, you know what? All right, you know what? It's 9 o'clock at night. Let me get my stuff ready for tomorrow and everything. Yeah. And then I see that note, and it really just like, it's like somebody jabbed me in the back with a finger. It's
Right.
It does. It's like I'm just trying to work, man.
I know. It makes you crazy.
Yeah.
That was the first time in a couple of years.
That's what makes it worse.
Like, why is it back?
Dead.
Yeah, why is it back?
Right.
What's old humor is that?
You know what you do? You sit there and you go, what did I do?
Right, to piss him off.
Nothing.
Right.
Nothing.
What made him think of that all
He's
of a
just
sudden
angry
after 4
drunk.
years?
And he's going to take it out on someone.
Couldn't find his beer, so he wrote
I
Mankey.
just knew it'd make you guys giggle, and you know it did.
Not Gary.
Yeah, it does.
Amke. Amke.
In fact, he wrote me a note. He wrote me a personal note asking me for somebody's phone number. And I told him, I can't empty up my mind. Go look for it yourself.
That wasn't funny? Yeah.
I thought for sure Jackie would call me and say, really, I need the number, but he never called me.
Right. He knows. He has to pay.
It's worth every penny.
He knows he's getting to you. Oh, I love that. Oh, whoa.
Oh, dear.
Oh, man.
That's not.
What are you
you
looking
finally
at?
got it?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't want to comment yet. Let me do some more investigating, then I'll.
Computer editing.
Yeah, I'll talk to you about that.
know.
Yo, Howard, Jackie just likes to humiliate you. Remember when I had those pictures, like those homo pictures that I had?
Your shots, your mug shots?
No. Excuse me. Remember when you made photos because you thought you were going to be a model and you had your shirt off?
Well, I wasn't trying to do that, but...
What were those photos about? There was an 8x10 glossy of you.
Yeah, I got those in college when I was...
Why did you make it?
Because I wanted to do, like acting and stuff.
Well, modeling. No one's going to hire you to be an actor from a picture like that.
With shirt off.
Well, they were headshots to go along with his acting.
But they weren't headshots. It was him with his shirt off, all muscular. All muscular.
So Jackie takes it, and he photocopies it and puts it all over the building. That's
right.
He put it up in corporate and put it all over the place.
Right.
He must have taken 50 of them and taped them up, but you wrote something on it. I forget what it was.
Yeah, he drew a big phallic symbol next to my mouth. Right.
He must have put up 50 of them.
And it wasn't just confined to this area. It's been all over the building.
That's funny. What happened to that?
Oh, I wonder what happened.
Around and took him down.
Yeah. Jackie.
No, I mean, I had the actual picture here that I used to hold up once in a while when Howard was...
Right, it used to be behind you, as a matter of fact.
And it disappeared at some point.
And Jackie got scolded for it. He got scolded.
Yeah, he did. You got yelled at, didn't you?
Yeah, contain the show to the show.
Yeah, because you know, that could be sexual harassment, drawing penises next to Casey's face.
People's walls.
But Jackie's attention to details.
Jackie so doesn't care when he gets scolded.
Not even a bit.
No.
He doesn't even understand it.
What do you say? Who scolded you, Tom?
I think Tom was standing there behind me at one point when I was like taping one up and giggling. You don't need that.
He's like a nasty little elf.
You can't do that.
He might have been mad at me for wasting Scotch tape.
Right. Yeah, he's probably more angry because you're using the copy machine and making copies.
Howard,
Jackie puts a lot of effort into it. Like he'll cut and paste and stick.
His attention to detail is the most frightening thing I've ever seen. It would get to the point where Casey would go into Scott's smoking closet and pull something down and it would be behind there. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, he's a nut when it comes to that.
Right.
So you can't get away.
Hijinks, that's all.
I think he put one in the refrigerator.
Makes it fun.
Right,
in the refrigerator, yeah.
Hijinks, that's all.
Jackie told some sexually dirty joke before the CBS sexual harassment tape that they had to play for everyone, and Tom almost killed Jackie.
No, that's when he taped something to the screen.
He taped it to the screen.
Yeah, what did he tape? Casey's picture?
I need a BJ or something.
Yeah, right. I called Jackie. That is funny.
It's just a Tiffany class.
Hey, that's funny.
Oh, that was the goofiest thing I've ever done.
And then Fred and Jackie were writing jokes and passing them back and forth like they were great, and Tom had to scold them.
Yeah.
No laughing during this, and guys, really. And it got to the point where Tom wasn't even asking. It was almost like he was begging, like, please, I got my people here. Don't do this to me.
Yeah.
Because they were making them look foolish.
Why did they put Fred and Jackie in the sexual harassment meeting? I would have given them their own meeting.
At the Stern Show have their own meeting, but they wanted us up with the salespeople and everyone else.
Not anymore.
I bet you that'll never happen again.
That was a field day.
They wanted us.
They'll rethink that one.
Yeah. Hey, let's do oral sex jokes. Pin them to the wall. It's funny.
Let's get some mayonnaise and smear it on the screen.
What's the class of those?
Hey, this is funny. Yeah, it was great. The best thing, though, is the private busting of Gary's balls that Jackie does. I see him. The microphones will be off. We're all sitting here doing work. Yeah. And Jackie will just stand up and start talking about Gary's teeth.
Or Gary will be making a real fervent pitch for something. And Jackie will stand up behind you and start his thing.
You want to know something that makes me crazy?
I know what you're going to say.
One of the Jackie things that makes me crazy is, and this is for you. This is for no one. While 20 million people are listening, Jackie's doing one joke for you. Jackie will draw a picture
of a giant tooth.
Of what's going on at the time.
Yeah.
If we're talking about Santa Claus, it might be Santa Claus with one tooth.
Right.
But then sometimes what he does is, while I'm talking to you, he puts it up. I know it. He puts it up behind my head. Yeah.
I
don't know.
No one can see it.
You know what that is?
Look, here's a picture of Gary talking right now. Look what he just did. Hold up your picture.
Being in the barrel with the bull?
Yeah.
This is Gary at the lectern. He does that to me all show.
But it's for no one.
I know.
It's for you.
I know.
But it puts him in a good mood.
Ignore the world. That's what it's like. Ignore the world to goof on Gary.
It does distract me.
The best thing is when he comes in here and you're talking about something either on the air or not even whatever, and he just tells, hey, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we'll do blah, 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 and he walks out and he's got one step to go before the door, and I'll go like, or just the slightest thing, and Howard's like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be goofing on Gary, and like, and I just see Gary's shoulders go, I almost got to the door.
Jackie was the one who noticed. Again, Jackie notices every little thing.
Yeah.
Jackie was the one. I have this bizarre habit. I don't know why, but when I walk, I have to hitch up my belt loops.
He picks up his pants.
He's the one who knew that. He's the one who did that. And then Jackie would do that for like 5 years. He did that.
Right.
Walking down the hall. That would make me crazy.
Right. Well, hey, listen, what are you going to do? Everything makes me crazy, too. I'm on the phone this morning. You know, I need to know if I'm the most...
FedEx.
I need to know who's the most masculine. Thank you. Jackie, I don't think you'll be masculine at all because you are very old. I'm sure all your testosterone...
You think all of his testosterone is gone?
Yeah. I believe it's almost gone.
Make it a blind study where we give the vials to somebody, they number them, and nobody knows whose is who. And then we'll open the envelope and find out who's number 1, who's number 2.
Oh, you think the guys will lie?
No. He's just saying before we find out, it doesn't matter, though.
Who cares? He's afraid that they're going to make me the most masculine.
Right.
They're not going to do that.
What?
Jackie, they're not going to do that.
Okay. Why would they do that?
The doctors.
The doctors. Please.
So silly. All right, let's...
Bet on it?
Well, you think you're more masculine than me?
No.
No. I think you... Actually, I was thinking you are more masculine. I bet you I'm the least masculine.
No, I think that you probably... let me think.
I'm playing with myself right now. That makes me pretty masculine.
So am I, so it's a dead heat so far.
Are you really?
Of course I am.
I'm constantly rubbing myself.
How else are you going to get through this
on
show?
the table.
You know, through the whole show I rub myself?
You're sick.
Right. Steve, what is it?
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Hey, what's happening, my brother?
What can we do for you quickly?
Jewish brother out there.
What can we do for you?
Hey, listen, man. I was just wondering if you guys do come back by any chance. Will Jackie the Drunk Man be coming back also? Because I've been hearing how he's a bitch during negotiations.
I'll predict the following: if I manage to work out a contract with the company,
Where's that at anyway?
Where's that at? They're still talking. 2 months ago, they weren't talking.
Well, actually,
2 months ago, I was told that's it. But then I said, all right, then I'll leave. And then they came back a little bit. So, but let's say we work out a deal. My following prediction is this. Jackie will not be with us. And I'll tell you why. I love Jackie. I'd love him to be back. I think he's a great asset to the show. But the negotiation around here becomes so bitter and so angry, and then I have to get involved, and I've decided I am not getting involved.
Stepping in this time.
No. And Jackie...
This will be the worst one yet, for sure.
Yeah, because Jackie...
Jackie never gives you a cut for doing his contract, does he?
No. Everybody else gets a cut.
He's a jerk.
You don't get it.
Well, not only that, I mean, at some point, Jackie's very wealthy, and Jackie can now go off and live in his 6 houses.
His properties.
Right. He
hey, well, before he sails off...
But the best part of Jackie not being with the show anymore is when all his other little gigs dry up. That's what I'm going to like.
Ooh. Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Before he sails off into the sunset, can I stump the joke, man?
Go ahead.
I'm not playing with this guy.
Go ahead. Go
Come on,
ahead.
joke, man.
Nope, I'm not.
Put the joke out there.
Listen, I got to go.
Cheered too loud.
Why? Hey, listen.
When you
does
said I was going to be off the show, this guy cheered too loud.
Go ahead, sir. What is your joke?
Listen, why doesn't Mexicans and black people have children?
Why what?
Why won't Mexicans and black folks have children?
Why won't Mexicans and black folks have children? Jackie?
I know the answer, but I'm not playing.
What's the answer?
I'm off the show, pal.
He doesn't
You're
know
not
the
off
answer.
yet.
Jackie playing hardball again.
Playing hard. I'm negotiating.
Come on, Jackie. Take the joke. You know it or not?
Because they'll grow up too lazy.
I want a prize. Come on.
I just told you the answer, and you talked to it, you jerk off.
What's the answer?
Because they'll grow up too lazy to steal.
Laughing at his own joke.
He loves that joke.
All right, I got to take a break, and we... Guy's on ecstasy for sure. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll continue the show. We're going to be playing Winfred's Money.
And are you actively considering other radio networks?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
Well, just do me one favor. Don't bring Jackie back.
Well, Jackie won't be back. I've made that prediction before. I know that me, Robin, and Fred will be back. The nucleus of the show will be back.
Is Gary part of the nucleus?
Yes, Gary will be back.
I'm a nucleus.
Jackie's the only one that... there's always a drama. There's always a problem. There's always a situation where he has to walk off. And I've told the company I'm not getting involved. I don't care. That's part of the... That's
your promise to any new company.
Well, that was the thing. They said to me, well, if you come back, do we have to go through the whole Jackie thing, as they put it?
Yeah,
and I said...
What's the difference between the Jackie thing where Jackie asks for more money and the Howard thing where Howard asks for more money?
Because I'm Howard.
Reasonable
You keep
people
your
here.
stupid nose out of
The
it.
difference is that you somehow turn everyone off with a angry, violent way.
Full of crap. Violent?
Yes, you make people
Say that again,
violently
I'll come
ill.
smack you.
Okay, whatever.
You're the OJ of this show.
You're the one who has to leave. You're the one who has the attitude. I'm leaving if I don't get it. You know, it's just somehow comes off wrong.
He's the McLean Stevenson of the show.
What I'm saying is,
for more money. How come it doesn't become a war with everybody but you?
How come you're the only one who has to walk out? Robin somehow gets more money without, like, you know, it's not this angry, ugly thing. You know what it is? The difference.
He acts as if we just sign whatever they give us. Everybody asks for more money.
And I'm not, by the way, and I tried to tell this to Jackie. Jackie was asking me what was going on the other day.
You're a moron, you idiot.
Jackie asked me the other day, he goes, well, what's going on? I said, listen, at some point, someone's got to make compromise. So I'll have to compromise a little.
Has anybody else approached you about this?
No.
You have a negotiation going. Has anybody else asked you about it but Jackie?
Just Jackie.
That's right.
How much are you willing to compromise?
Whatever my agent tells me.
Oh.
I just don't want to lose money in the deal. They know what I'm talking about. You know, and a lot of the stuff that I want isn't even money. I just want. I need a studio that I can put some lights, hang some lights, and I'm not frying for 5 years if I do another 5 years.
You have outrageous demands.
I'm doing that because I'm telling you, it's so hot or so cold in here that we can't regulate the temperature. It's that kind of stuff. I'm not being a ball buster.
I bump my heads on the lights in here. Now, how can anybody else walk in the studio?
They know I want to work here. They know I want to do my thing, so it's very hard to, like, just walk out. What Jackie's thing gets crazy is that
he always walks out.
I don't care. I'm out.
Always.
When have you never walked out? Have you ever not walked out on a negotiation? You always walk out on the show.
The two other things.
When they don't return
so I said to the company.
3 weeks. When they don't return phone calls for 3 weeks.
Please. It's not going to be dramatic this year with Jackie, I promise. He's out. He's gone. He's done.
The two other things you always talk
I'll
about.
say goodbye on the 15th.
Say goodbye on the 15th. You're not back.
Say goodbye on the 14th.
Trust me. I just know it won't work out with you.
Yeah, and he'll walk out on the 15th.
I've always made that prediction.
I'll walk out at 9:30 on the 15th.
I love the guy. I love working with him. But, man, I don't know what happens.
Oh, shut up.
That's what happens, Jack.
That's what happens. I'll shut up. Somehow Fred works it out. Somehow Robin works it out. Somehow I work it out. But they mistreat me.
So now I have to go through it because...
No, you don't have to go through anything. You don't even have to go through it.
And not only does he...
Don't waste your time.
He tries to rankle everybody or ruffle everybody else's feathers before he goes.
Yeah.
That's true, too.
Absolutely, it's true.
Yeah, the stuttering John...
Robin and Fred are the nucleus of the show.
It is. What can I do?
And I'm not part of that.
Wild hair. That's what
you're the guy who doesn't care about the show. You're just a worker bee. This is a place where you get some money, and then your scary stand-up career is your mainstay. So what can I tell you?
Such a dick.
John, don't let him push you around.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Oh.
Hey, two other issues you always talk about.
But he does those dopey movies for free that he does. That's some negotiation there.
They can make him come to the studio every day and not do anything, and he'll come back with a smile on his face.
They were great.
Couldn't do anything again yesterday.
Movies no one will see.
Talking about Potluck?
Yeah, I'm talking about Potluck. Talking about Potluck.
Yeah, you can yell that name all you want.
Yeah, no one's going to see it.
The most famous movie no one ever saw.
I'd have to agree with you at some point.
All right, anyway, never mind Jackie. That's the story.
Good morning.
Good morning. I love you on a personal level, but business is hell with you.
Suckle me, then.
Right. There's no suckling this time around. I'd love for you to be back, but I don't think it's possible.
What about live commercials in the button?
Dave, you're on the air.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey, how are you guys doing?
Cool.
Great. Hey, I went to the Jackie show Friday, and, it's a pretty good show. I mean, I think the CDs are terrible, but Jackie was awesome live.
You thought his CD was bad. Why are you going to a show?
I don't know, just because...
Hello?
I just want to see if he was bad in person, as he was on the CD. But he killed.
He killed. You liked him?
Yes.
All right, good.
He's great.
Thank you.
So he's much better live than on CD.
Oh, yeah, much better.
Okay.
Much better. You guys give him a top rap.
Sorry?
You guys give him a top rap.
All right, thank you.
Hey, he tossed the guy from the Friday night show. I just want to know what happened.
Hey, Jackie, I hear you throw someone out of the audience every time you do a show.
Is that part of your shtick?
No, I throw somebody out if they're being annoying. I set them out for a 15-minute penalty.
What happened?
It's so weird because when you're at a Jackie show, because Jackie's great with hecklers, but if the guy heckles too much, Jackie will just say, all right, you, Let's get him out of here.
If he's annoying the people,
he'll stop the show.
Like a high school teacher.
Yeah.
If you stay with comedy, hold on, John. If you stay with comedy, you'll see if somebody's annoying the people around him. This guy was sitting with his friends, and I sent him outside for a 15-minute penalty. And the guy sitting next to him, his friend said, make it 20 minutes.
Right.
And when they got him out in the lobby, it turned out he had stolen a couple of videotapes off the stage, and he was so drunk that he was trying to start fights, and I think the cops took him away.
So you get a 15-minute timeout at your show?
15-minute penalty. It was kind of fun.
I saw Soupy Sales throw guys out.
You said you used to throw people out, Howard.
Oh, I threw people out all the time.
Yeah.
Because in L.A., we saw him throw somebody out.
Yeah, we'd be up on stage. People would be like a pain in the ass, so I'd throw them out.
Of course.
I'd say, hey, listen.
It's wrecking it for the other people.
Parmesan at you. You gotta go.
I'd be like, hey, you're ruining my art.
After every 5 words, you go, Nancy. You suck. You stink. You know, they said, all right, you open your mouth one more time, dude, I'm throwing you out of here. And the next time I talked, he said something else. He was loaded out of his mind.
But it's just weird because he goes from the character of, hey, everything's great, to, listen, one more time, I'm throwing you out of here.
Right.
Yeah, you got to find a goofy way to do it with your clown nose on.
Well, no, it's funny because the guy will say something and Jackie goes, yeah, that's what your mother said when she had my blah, blah, blah. And then the guy will say something else and Jackie go, put your brains together and be one more. And the guy will say one more thing and go, all right, that's it. This isn't funny more. Get out.
That's absolutely never the way it goes.
You just don't know when Jackie's going to turn on you.
That's never the way it goes.
You see, that's the part of the show I want to hear on tape.
Yeah. And that never makes it to the CD.
See, if a guy heckles
that
me,
I'd want to hear.
If a guy heckles me and I deal with him and then heckles me, but if a guy just keeps talking and talking, then I warn him and then I throw him out. And I do it the same every time. So shut up.
Jackie, you know what I'm saying is you might be talking to...
Never been there.
You might be
Jackie goes, hey. Okay, look here. He becomes a cop, a police officer.
No, it's not
Officer Jackie.
It's not the same guy.
When I threw the guy out, the guy stood up and turned to the crowd like, what do you think? And he put his hands up, and the whole crowd yelled, get out, and they dragged him out of there.
He invites you to heckle him.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? That's part of his act, and he's very good at he's brilliant at putting people in their place, but if the wrong thing rubs him the wrong way, then he's a goner.
That's a goner.
Well, or if it's ruining the show.
Right.
It's ruining the show.
How do you know which heckles will get you thrown?
You don't know. You got to be real careful.
Not heckles. If a guy's sitting there just, you know what, screw all you.
All right, who cares?